Hello, my name is Yeriti. In this video, I'm going to show you the steps of making tea. So, in case you want to make tea, you will need some materials so that you can make your great and suitable tea. You will need a kettle, you will need the stove, this is my stove, you will need cups, you will need water, and you will need teapots. So, the step number one is that you have to fill the kettle with fresh and cold water. Just you fill the kettle. Make sure you put the quantity of the tea that you want. If you want like 1 liter or you want 2 or 5 cups, you can measure the quantity of water that you want, because depending to the quantity of the tea that you want. The step number 2. You set the kettle to the stove and you put on to the high level so that the water can boil. This is my stove. As I said, you just set the kettle to the stove. Then, as my kettle has a cable to plug, you can just plug the kettle and you put on the kettle so that it can start working, as you can see here. So in the meantime, you will not sit and wait for the water boil. So in that time, you just start taking your tea and measuring the quantity of the tea that you want. This is my tea. You can just take it and you start measuring. You can measure one spoon or 2 spoons as you want, depending to the quantity that, or the tea, the quality of the tea that you want. So after this, you can just put your tea in the teapot. If you measure the one spoon or 2 spoons, this is the step number 4. You add just. You wait so that the water can boil. So the step number 5 is that when the water is boiled, you can just switch off the kettle and you can deplug it if you just want, because you don't want to keep working while there is no water inside. You can just pull it slowly, then you measure, you take that the water which is boiled and put it in the, you put it in where you just put your tea in the tea spot, you put it. This is step of just mixing the water, the hot water, with the tea that you already have. You can wait for 4 to 5 minutes, or if you are using like the other kind of tea, you can just read the instructions which they write. Maybe you can wait for 2 to 3 minutes. It depends on the instructions or the kind of tea that you want. After this step, the final step is that you can just take the teapot that you have and you put it in the teacups because just from this there will be some dishes that we will say down. You can just put in the teacup and you serve yourself, or you serve other people that you are serving so that they can feel happy. This is the simple and easiest way of making tea. But if you want, you can just add sugar, you can add milk in this so that you can keep drinking. But many people, they just drink as it is without sugar or milk. It depends on the culture, because others are using different cultures to take their own teas. Thank you for watching, and when you are applying this, you can just make sure that everything is okay, and everyone who will taste will feel like it is very sweet. Thank you very much. So after you have cooked your tea, you need to clean the kettle, because you can't leave it as it is. So for you to clean the kettle, these are the steps. First, you need to mix the vinegar with water. As I already mixed the vinegar with water, the vinegar is here. You just mix and put in the kettle your your mixture. After this, you need to close your kettle and set it to the stove. Then you plug it. You put it on, then you boil the mixture so that it can just start working in the stove, in the kettle. Every part can get hot. You have to wait some minutes so that you wait the kettle soak. This is the step number 3. After some minutes, after the kettle is soaked, then you can put it off and deplug it if you want. Then slowly you take it out. After this, the step number 4 is that you can use the sponge in order slowly clean each part inside. You take the sponge aside, you clean inside slowly, so that you have to make sure everything is clean. So after this, you can, the step which follows, the step number 4 is that you have to scrub the inside using the sponge, as I said. Then the number 5 step is that you have to pull out the vinegar, the mixture, then you put it out in order for you to taste and hear if there is some vinegar which is still smelling. This is okay, but in case there is vinegar smelling inside, you can add some water. You add water again, then you plug it again, you boil, and you put off until you taste and feel like there is no smelling again. Thank you for watching this video.